Hi! So, you kind of already know what's going on since, you clicked on the video and, you read the title. So do you really need an introduction? Probably not. So if you want to see what sparked my interest this month, then just keep on watching. Yes, I remembered to turn on my microphone. Thank you for asking. Here are my thoughts. I want to do monthly favorites, but I don't have PR yet, and I'm not rich. So we're gonna see how these monthly favorites go. I might be repetitive some months. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out together because I just don't know what the future holds. So I'm gonna do monthly favorites, but we're gonna see if my favorites change, if I find something new, and what could help that is if you think I should try something, please, please, please. I really, just come here, come closer. I can't stress this enough. Please, please give me your recommendations, please. Please. Also, there's a zit right here. This makeup has been on since like 3 o'clock and it's literally midnight, 12:30, approaching 1 a.m. So is my makeup the best? No. Could I make it look a little bit better? Probably. And I probably should do that, right? Because it's disrespectful. Like, you guys, I just don't know. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's late, but I have a pimple there. You can probably see it. Enjoy yourself. I really, really, really would appreciate it if you guys left in the comments below or wherever. Just communicate with me. I start with my eyes, so let's talk palettes, right? This is a January favorites, but I also want to talk about like my Holy Grail favorites because I just think it's right since it's my first favorites video. Okay, let's move on. So if we're talking about favorites of this month, just only this month. Did anybody see this coming? So my video that I recreated, Jackie Aina, if you didn't know, this is the Jackie Aina palette. It's in collaboration with ABH, which is Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I just want to quickly say, the last video that I posted where I recreated her makeup look, it was a voiceover, and I don't think I did her justice because it was a voiceover. So let me just get the record straight. I live for Jackie Aina. I stan. Do people still say that? I stan Jackie Aina. She's just incredible. When I just think of her, I just think like, wow, what an empowering woman. And she's just incredible, and she's one of my idols. And this, like, I just got to kick this video out just saying how much I love her and how she's just so great. And she really did that. Like, this palette, I've never had an ABH palette before, so I guess I really don't know the tricks or trades of ABH when it comes to their palettes, but I'm just so damn proud of her. So proud. But just to kick off this video, this is definitely a favorite of mine from this month. I really like to try to keep my palettes clean, so I guess it's not like super crazy messy, but I purposely try to keep my palettes clean so I'm not like and it's like so like it's pretty clean, but if you look at it, it's well loved, and I've just played around with it and I've had fun with it, and that's what I love about makeup, is just being creative and having fun with things. So God bless this palette, God bless Jackie Aina, and God bless ABH, I mean, honestly. So definitely if we're talking about palettes of this month, this month in general, I've just went crazy with this palette and I love it a lot. So that is my first favorite of the month. Now, if we're just talking palettes like in general, I've gotta shout this out only because like it just seems necessary. This is probably my most used palette like ever. Maybe the Morphe 350, but that's just because like when I was in high school, I think it was like the only palette I had. But since then, so Morphe 350 is a pretty holy grail staple, but this has more diverse colors in it. So I think this is probably like, if you need a palette that's super affordable, that has good pigment and good quality and affordable, and you need just something to start out with, this palette I personally think is that palette. And this is obviously the Jaclyn Hill OG palette with Morphe. It was a collaboration that she did, and I guess this one's kind of hard to keep kind of clean in some certain ways, but she is a well loved palette. I've hit pan on one shade. I really hate hitting pan on any shades, but yeah, I hit pan on that shade up there that you see, that third shade. And this palette, oh you guys, this palette is so good. This palette just has great, like I said, it's for the price point and the shade options. Like you can, I'm just trying to hold it, it's so goddamn big. Okay, so I don't want to, oh, I've never bent it like that. Ooh, look, I bent it, whatever. So this palette just offers, like if you want to do summertime looks and you want to do something colorful, you can do that. You want to darken the look up, you've got your deep colors, you've got like all these reds and these like pinkish colors, oranges, oh my god, it's just, literally I think it's just a better version of the 350, and I think the quality is better too. These two highlighting shades are literally just like fire. They're so great, and Jaclyn Hill is another one of my idols. So I don't want to list all of my idols, but I would say out of all of my idols, she's probably like the one I've like looked up to the most. I just think that I relate to her on so many levels. It's kind of crazy. I think that if I ever met her, we would just kind of like share our stories and be like, holy crap, it's crazy. Like we've kind of lived like similar-ish lives when it comes to certain situations, and I just relate to her on so many of those levels, and I think that's why she inspires me so much, because she proves it, if she can get through it, then I can get through it, you know what I mean? And I've just taken a lot of the advice that she's given online through YouTube or any social media platforms. Oh my god, I could talk hours on how much I love her. So she's just one of my idols. So of course, you know, you gotta support the people that inspire you. So that's why I own this and everything and anything she's ever came out with, minus her highlighters, because I can't afford them yet. But whenever I can afford them, I will be buying them. But up until her highlighters, including her lipsticks, I've literally bought everything she's ever came out with. So it's love, I tell you, it's love. Anyways, and that's all I have for like palettes. I could go off on a tangent about palettes that I like, but this is all about favorites. So that's my OG favorite, and then this is my January favorites. And then after I do my eyes, I usually do skincare, but I'm gonna save skincare for another video because I think people have requested skincare videos like way too much for me not to just dedicate a whole video to skincare. So that is gonna be another video. And then after I put my skincare on, I usually prime, and I have two favorites to talk about. Now these aren't going to be a January's favorites for me because I have been using them for a while. So you guys are going to laugh when you see the size of this, but when you're on a budget, you can't afford the full size thing, okay? I'm sorry. I've had this for probably way too long. I don't even know if you can see it because it's so bright. This is the Tatcha Silk Canvas, and she is super overpriced for the full thing. I literally can't afford it, but this little guy is $20 and I can afford that. And this is just an amazing primer, and I don't think you can even see it. Maybe you probably can't see, but I literally have like the teeniest tiniest bit left. And it smells, oh my god, it smells so good. Anyways, but this is so luxurious. It's so good. I save this for like special occasions when I like want just like to feel more luxurious, and I just want to feel like I'm primed as I can be. I usually use this. But when I can't afford to just continuously buy something so ridiculously expensive, this e.l.f. putty primer is like a really close dupe, and I bought two of them because one time they sold out and I didn't know when they were going to restock, so I bought two of them just in case they did run out. that I would have a backup one. And how did I already get something on my hands? Like, hello? Let me just show you literally how much I use these. I hope you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. I've hit pan on both. I don't know why I wouldn't just use one. It's whatever. So I've hit pan on literally both. When I was doing clients, I would use this on clients as well. It's just a really good primer, and it's super affordable because e.l.f. is literally, their quality has stepped up. I mean, they're literally truly amazing. I've been buying e.l.f. since the very beginning. I've been with them, you know, through it all, and I'm super impressed by the quality of this primer. I really think it's super similar to the Tatcha. It doesn't have the same smell, but I think it still does a really good job. So for primers, those are my favorites. And then after I prime, I go in with foundation. And my favorite, now I used to have other favorites back in the day, and this won't be a January favorites either, because I've used the same foundation since probably 2016. It's the Too Faced Born This Way Undetectable Medium to Full Coverage Foundation. Too Faced Born This Way. I mean, you guys should, well, you might not know. So if you don't know, now you know. Too Faced Born This Way foundation. And this foundation is literally game changing. I'm trying to think what I used before Too Faced. I think I used the L'Oreal Infallible, which also is like a good foundation, but if you want to like kick it up a notch or something, I don't know. I love this. It says it's medium to full. I think it's pretty full coverage. Obviously, like if you want to make it even more full coverage, you could just do 2 layers, but you can see what's on my face. This was like 1 layer of foundation, and I think it does a really good job. Like, I have a lot of acne scars, present acne. And by the way, this is only messed up because I picked at it. Let's not talk about it. Anyways, but for the acne that I have, and like for my scarring and all my problems, I really think this foundation does like such a good job. And since we're talking about it, might as well talk about what concealer I use. And again, this is not going to be a January's favorites. This is just favorites in general because I don't really try new things, but I'm open to trying new things. But I pair it with the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. Can y'all see how big this is? This is a concealer. That's the I mean, they are darn near the same freaking size. And I love the applicator. It's so big. It's so nice. I used to use, and I still have it, because sometimes I'll still use it, but I used to use the Tarte Shape Tape. That was a very staple concealer for literally years since it came out. It still is. So if we want a size comparison, like Too Faced Born This Way is definitely bigger. I don't know if it's the same. Let's see. So with the Too Faced Born This Way, you get 10 milliliters. You get 10 milliliters in this, and you get 15 in this. So there's 5 more milliliters. Math, science, cool. But basically, I wanted to pair them because a lot of times, foundations and concealers, they'll go hand in hand. And a lot of times, when you pair them together, they work better together. I found that the Tarte Shape Tape kind of got a little bit too dry on me, and this was just like, I don't know. It's good. I love it. Again, super full coverage. As you can see, my under eyes, even after wearing this makeup for literally I've worn this makeup for 9 hours. And we're approaching 10. And I know, you know, it's not the best, but I think it still looks pretty good for 9 hours. And I had to go to work today, so I worked with this makeup, and she kind of just stayed put, you know, honey. She just says she's not moving. So these are pretty good. I'm open to trying new things, but these are probably staples when it comes to my makeup routine. So after I conceal, powder, bake, whatever. This is not gonna be a January's favorites. This is gonna be staple favorites because I have not tried anything new. But so I will usually, okay, so a favorite. Affordable. Period. I don't really remember other powders that I've used to set my face, but ever since Jaclyn Hill recommended the Maybelline Fit Me powder, that's all I do. And Jackie Aina uses this too, and it is just like, it's a great powder. I am not there yet to afford Laura Mercier. I'm tired. I'm not there though to be able to afford that. So this is affordable to me. This is affordable to me, and I think it's pretty great. And people that could afford better still use it. So could afford better, but could afford more still use affordable powders. So anyways, so this is the Maybelline Fit Me powder. It's the loose powder. I don't think I've ever tried their pressed powder. I'm sure it's great, but I use the loose powder for setting under my eyes and my T-zone. And then for the outer perimeter of my face, I use the CoverGirl loose powder. Another loose powder. This one has a tint to it though, and I like to do it on the outer perimeters of my face because this is pretty light, and I use it to highlight, and then I use this to just keep like the natural tones of my face, if that makes sense. So those are not January favorites, but they are pretty good staples of mine. And eventually we'll come to January favorites, like eventually. But another staple of mine when it comes to, so after I bake, I usually bronze, and I have two favorites of those. My first one is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, and that is this like, hello? Wrong side. And that is this pressed powder, pressed bronzer kind of thing. It's got like a shimmer and a matte, and I just combine the two. I don't really worry about it. It doesn't really show up too shimmery anyways, so it doesn't really matter. But this is the shade, you don't care about shades. Anyways, but this I usually use to start bronzing. And then a new thing I've been doing over the past like couple months-ish or so is I use this NYX highlight and contour palette, and I will mix these two shades right here. I'll mix those together, and then I'll finish bronzing, and then I use these two shades to contour my nose and to contour like right here under my lip to make it look like I'm just full lips, you know? But I usually use those to bronze up the face. And then if you want to talk about a staple, so after that I do blush, right? And if we want to talk about a staple blush that I literally like, I'll use other blushes and like they're good, but like I just feel like this goes with everything, even though it probably doesn't, but I just can't stop using it. Like, you know how Jaclyn Hill, her staple is the Milani, one of them was the Milani, no, it was I think it was NARS Orgasm, and then Milani something. I'm a fake fan, I don't even know what the name is, but I know it's Milani, and the other one was I think NARS Orgasm, I think, like back in the day, like OG Jaclyn Hill days. Milani, my camera's gonna die, so I really probably shouldn't think about this too often anyways, but you know how like some people, like certain YouTubers, like have like their staple blushes? This is mine, and I got it in I think I got it either in an Ipsy bag or a BoxyCharm box, and it's the Pixi, this was before Pixi was even a thing, just saying, but it's the Pixi Fresh Face Blush, and it's in Beach Rose, and I can't believe I haven't even hit pan yet. Like, I don't even want to say that because I don't want to jinx myself, because I don't even know if this is sold anymore, just saying, because I didn't buy it. I got it in like a box or a bag, like a monthly boxer bag, but it looks like this, and I don't know what it is about it, but it's perfect, and I love it so much. It's just like a little screw little thing, and it's just like the label is literally coming off. It's like worn. She's been through it all, okay? I love that. And if we do want to talk about favorites from this month though, I will say that I've been using this Hourglass, don't know what it's called, Ambient Strobe Lighting Blush in incandescent Electra. Your guess is as good as mine. But I've been using this ambient strobe lighting blush thing. I've been using that sometimes over the Pixi blush. I'll mix the two, but I haven't done this on its own. This is great though, but I just like, I have a weird thing when it comes to the Pixi blush. Like I'll try other blush and I'm like, no, it's not good enough. Like who knew? Like I'd go back to Pixi over like a luxurious brand. I'm like, yeah, it's great, but like it doesn't have the tones that I need from like what the Pixi has. You know, I'm crazy. I know I'm crazy. I even have like a NARS blush palette, and even that, I'm like, no, it's not as good as the Pixi one. NARS is great though, just saying. But like, anyways, we're gonna move on. Highlighting. I'm trying to think if I have any other favorites than the one I'm about to mention. Yeah, I do. Okay, so not that. I have two highlighters. The first one, like, you should just know. Like, you just should know. And if you don't know, you're a fake fan. I'm gonna show you the packaging. Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is yet? If you know me, you should already know what it is. If you don't know me, now you will know me. And I want you to never forget. I want you to see this pan. I'm gonna get real close. Look at that pan. You see that? You see how there's barely any left? Let me just say a couple things. I've had this, and I don't even remember how long it's been, but I've had this since they came out. Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop, and it was before Becca like dropped her, because apparently like she doesn't campaign Champagne Pop anymore, but like Champagne Pop is still a shade in their collection. It's weird, and I don't understand it. But this was when she was still in collaboration with Becca, and this is the, yeah, like I said, Becca Champagne Pop. Like, is there more to say? If you've loved on something this much, to where like some people, when it gets to this, like they'll just throw it away. Like they're like, whatever, like it's done, it's lived its life, whatever. I will use this until it literally runs out, and when it runs out, I'm not throwing it away, because she really did that. And I'll just keep the packaging because you can't throw this. I'll get a new one, but I'll keep this as like a reminder, because it was like one of the first, like it wasn't like one of the first ones, but it was like the very beginning. And I just, it's like a little souvenir. Like I just want to keep it forever. Anyways, I love her. How many times do I have to say it? So now you know, Champagne Pop, no matter what look I do, I literally pair it with everything, just like the Pixi blush. Like I like other highlights. They're great, but like, and I'm sure when I try her collection, like I'll fall in love with those too, but like this is just so good. I have another Becca highlighter. It's the pearl one. It's like the like super white one, but like sometimes it doesn't look good on my skin tones. Like it looks good as an inner corner highlight, but like not on the cheeks. I don't know. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. But this is a staple highlight of mine. And then for January favorites, I have been trying this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. I've been putting this, it's a little mini one, but I've been putting this like over my Becca highlighter or over my blush sometimes, maybe like right here a little bit, like, you know, a little touch, little, you know, sometimes I use that. It's good, but I mean, nothing like beats, it's just like the Pixi blush, like nothing beats the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop until probably I try her collection, and then that will probably beat it, but like until then, we're just gonna, anyway. After highlighter, oh, brows, duh. Also, I use that Maybelline Fit Me powder to bake as well, but for brows, so I will say, I think I'm gonna try this. It's just been sitting here. I bought this, I've yet to try it because I have trust issues when it comes to brow products, but like, that's beside the point. So this has literally been sitting in my little cup right here. I've literally yet to try it. I have not swatched it. I have not tried it. Hopefully that doesn't like impact the integrity of the product. But this is the e.l.f. brow pencil in shade, I don't know. Oh, taupe. That's ironic because my other one is named taupe. Anyways, so this is in the shade taupe. I think I'm gonna try it, and if I like it, it'll be in my February favorites, but I have yet to try that, so I cannot speak on behalf of it. But when it comes to brow products, I have used, again, just like the foundation, I've used this since literally 2016, I think. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills ABH, whatever. I'm not gonna say the full name because it's literally a tongue twister, kind of, and it's just a lot. ABH Brow Wiz in the shade taupe, just like the e.l.f. one. This one is in the shade taupe. It's funny because Jaclyn Hill's eyebrows are in taupe too, and I watched one of her videos, and our eyebrows shade is kind of similar, and like I just like one day I just went to Ulta and I was like, what shade am I? And they were like, I think you're shade taupe, and I was like, that's so cool because it's Jaclyn Hill's shade too. Like, not that it matters, but I was just like, oh my god, like samesies. Anyway, like I'm not even like popular enough to be canceled, but I should be canceled over that. We're gonna move on. So anyways, but this is the Brow Wiz. I did try the brow definer. Yeah, I tried the brow definer. I think it's too bulky. I don't really like it that much. I do like the Brow Wiz though, because it's thinner and it's like a little tiny little, and you just can be more precise with it. And then I fell in love with this recently. This is the ABH Dip Brow Gel. Love this. I tried this a couple months ago, I think, or something like that. I fell in love with it. I bought there was like a mini one that came with this for like $24, and I was like, cool, like I can get a new pencil and this, not really commit too much because these are kind of expensive, so like not commit too much and give it a try, and I love it. I got it in the shade taupe as well for the days that like I don't want to do a full brow, but it's got like enough color on it to where like it will define my brows like a little bit, give me a little something, you know what I mean? So I love these. I love pairing them. I'll do my brows, I'll clean them up, and then I'll throw this on top to just like seal the deal kind of thing. These are really great. After brows, and let's talk about something real quick. We can talk mascara for just 2 seconds because I just want to say, I use the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express mascara. I've tried other mascaras. I don't think it's my favorite. I don't have a mascara that like wows me, that like blows me. I don't have like, you know, my Pixi blush? That's my holy grail blush. I don't have that in mascara. I don't have a champagne pop of mascara. So if you have a champagne pop Pixi blush mascara that you can't live without, can you tell me? Because like I need one. So that we're gonna skip that category because like I use one all the time. Like I have a same one that I use, but I don't think it's my favorite. Like I have not been blown out of the water with mascaras. And yes, I have tried Too Faced Better Than Sex, and yes, I have tried whatever that other popular one was. I've tried popular mascaras, but they have not impressed me. Like I just don't know. I'm not trying to offend any company whatsoever. I think every company is great in every different way. Mascara wise, I just don't know. Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move past. Oh, my camera's gonna die. Isn't this gonna be fun? We're gonna ride it out together. We're gonna speed through this. Blush, highlight, setting spray, Morphe continual setting spray, Urban Decay all nighter. Okay, and then lip products. I could go on, but if we're just gonna do January favorites before my camera dies, Fenty glosses. Do I have to say anything else? No, but I will. Fenty gloss bombs. I can't say my words because I'm afraid my camera's gonna die, but these are so good. let me just say something. If a gloss smells this good, oh, it's like, and then if it works just as good, like these are worth the money. They're worth the hype. I'm gonna try to buy more. They're kind of pricey, but they're worth the money, and I love them so much. And my camera hasn't died yet, so we're gonna keep it going. If we're gonna talk about lip liners, any NYX liner, period, is so good. I love them, I live by them, and if you want an affordable gloss, if you can't afford Fenty, then the Ulta lip plumping gloss is just as good. I love it so much. And then if we're gonna talk lashes, because I only use one pair ever, and I can prove it. I literally only use one pair ever, and it's Ardell Wispies. I swear by them. They're affordable. I have not bought expensive lashes yet. I'm sure they're great, but I like things that I can afford. There's hair in my face. Okay, we're still on. Oh, if we're gonna talk about favorites, get a fan from Amazon. They're just so good. You spray your face to set your face, and then you just, with the fan, and it sets it. It's great, it's wonderful. Anything else? So we're supposed to wash our brushes once a week, right? Right, but none of us do it. You should though. So this makes it really easy. This is only $24, and I know what you're saying, like, oh, it's expensive. Yes, but like, this is gonna last you a decently long time anyways. Just commit and wash your brushes. It'll help with acne, it'll help with bacteria. Just do it. Just be clean. Just be clean. Some of y'all have brushes that like you have not cleaned them like since you bought them. Imagine all the bacteria that's in that brush, okay? Just think about that next time you go to bed, okay? So this kit comes with the 10 that you put the little stuff in, and this, and I literally, my mouth dropped when I first cleaned a brush. I grabbed the dirtiest eye brush that I had. I was like, there's no way that it can do it. There's no way it can clean it that easily. And I dipped it in the smallest amount of product, and I put it on my towel, did a little run, and it was literally like brand new, like super clean. And I was like, you're telling me it's that? You're telling me this whole time I've been going to this, and of course you should go to the sink and actually hand wash your brushes as well. You should do that, but I was like, you're telling me I've been taking like alcohol mixed with water, and I've been spraying it 1,000 times and rubbing it and like, you're telling me this whole time I've been struggling so bad with cleaning my brushes, and they don't even turn out really that clean, and you're telling me it's this easy? It really is this easy. And this actually smells pretty good, and there are so many makeup artists that I look up to that use this. Like everybody I know knows what Cinema, I haven't even said the name yet. It's Cinema Secrets, and it's crazy because like so many people talk about this, and I'm like, whatever, it's overhyped. Like there's no way. But there's a way, and it's this. So if you're lazy about cleaning your brushes and you just want something to make it easier so that you don't feel bad about how dirty your brushes are, get this little kit. It comes with this cute little tin that you put your product in, and all you have to do is just like dip your brush in and then just rub it on a towel, and it's so good. It's literally so good. So yeah, we made it. Oh, we made it, and the camera didn't die. Oh my god. It's just like flashing. Oh my god, it's making me so paranoid. It's flashing this red light. It makes me so scared. Anyways, is it just a threat? Like, are you just threatening me that you're gonna die and you're not actually gonna die? You're gonna make me panic and speed through the last 8 minutes of my video because... Sorry I rushed through the last part. I really thought my camera was gonna die and it just didn't. My mic was actually turned on this time. So I feel like I deserve a like for this video just for that fact. But can we, also, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't know. I look like this at 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, I should be in bed. What is wrong with me? I'm actually kind of mad my camera didn't die. I really sped through that last part. What do we want to talk about? Anything we want to talk about? I don't know. Next favorites video, I'll be a little bit more organized, because clearly I need to charge my camera a little bit more next time. I didn't think it through. There's so many things I'm learning. I didn't think this through. I really didn't. It's just the beginning. Eventually, this will all be worked out. But until then, I'm just sitting here rushing through the end of a video because I'm too paranoid that a camera's gonna die. I can't believe it didn't. If you made it this far, thank you. Thank you. You made it this far. You didn't click away. You listened to me. You watched me panic as you thought my camera was gonna die. And it's funny. It's really funny how it didn't. So, thanks for watching me panic about thinking my camera was gonna die when it actually didn't, okay? So like this video if you found me panicking over my camera for nothing was funny to you, because we got to experience it together. So like this video if you found that interesting, or if you liked that. Like this video if you share any favorites with me, like if you think something is good and I thought it was good, and we agree that something is that good, you know, agreeing. Look at us agreeing. How crazy is that? Like this video if you were glad that I turned on my microphone. Isn't it crazy to just remember to turn the microphone on? That's crazy. Comment down below if you have anything you want me to try. Would love that. Please, 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 if you take anything out of this video, please, please tell me something to try. Give me something. Anything. Something to try. Subscribe to this growing family. We're a little fam, you know, 120 subscribers strong. We are a family. That's 120 people. That's a lot of people. I know there's people with a crazy amount of following, but like 120 people? That's more. That's a family. We are huge. Okay, I mean, like, we're a decently sized family. Whatever. Subscribe though. Subscribe, please. We can only grow with you subscribing. I mean, if you watched the video, you made it this far. It'd be really cool if you subscribed. I'm just saying. Whatever. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified every time I upload. It's supposed to be every Friday. I try my best. So far I've had one time where I uploaded on a Saturday, but like it's still the weekend. Like I'm giving you content on the weekend. You're welcome, whatever. Anyways, hit the notification bell if you want to. No one's forcing you, but like do it. But like nobody's forcing you. Just saying. And if you want a video shout out, if you want me to shout you out, hype you up, we give you a little sprinkle of hype, just share this video, this current video that we're in right now. We're in this little video. You share this on any social media platform. Your pick. You get to choose. And then you just tag me so that I see it, because if you don't tag me, I'm not gonna see it. So tag me so that I see it. And you did that, so you shared it, you tagged me. Cool, check that box, check the other box, and then I shout you out in my next video. It's so easy. It's so easy. All you gotta do is, you're watching this video, right? So all you have to do is like you look down at the share button, you press it, and like you choose, there's gonna be an option of where to share it. You choose where you want to share it, type in my little username, you tag me, and then I look on my phone, I'm like, oh my god, they shared my video, God bless them. And then when I'm filming my next video, I go, remember that person? They like shared my video and they were just so good, they were just the chef's kiss of an amazing person. And I say, hey guys, there's this really great person, they shared my last video, God bless them. And I shout you out. And I put your social medias in the description box. And I'm like, go follow them because they're amazing and they deserve for other people to recognize them because they're that amazing. And that's like the process of what would happen if you were to share this video and tag me, just saying, okay with that. All I want to say is, you made it this far and I love you for that. Do you hear my words? Hear my words. I love you. That was me screaming, but like I can't scream right now because people are sleeping. But alright, y'all. So I'm gonna go. But like, thanks for watching. I love you forever. Bye.